The aftermath of joy is always so sticky. Glitter in the drapes, fingerprints on the candelabras, and the faint scent of burnt ambition.
Come on, Wednesday, it was fun. The class party only had 3 fires and 1 mild exorcism? That's practically a success here.
Fun is a social construct invented to distract the people from the inevitability of death. Still, I admit, the chaos had charm. Even thing looked festive.
See? He agrees, which reminds me, we still have to give out the post-party awards.
Yes, recognition for exceptional acts of recklessness, poor judgment, and accidental necromancy, my favorite night of the year.
Welcome, ghouls and scholars, to the Lore Distillery Gothic Gala Awards, celebrating the truly bizarre accomplishments of Nevermore's most unforgettable students.
All right. Before Wednesday finds another reason to sharpen that blade, welcome back to Lore Distillery Presents Lore on Tap, the show where fandom and alcohol collide.
And tonight we're celebrating the Wednesday episodes in true Nevermore fashion, with our own award show. From most likely to raise the dead to the best dressed in black, we're honoring the weird, the wicked, and the wonderfully morbid.
So pour yourself something dark and mysterious, preferably served in a skull, and join us as we relive the party, crown the victors, and toast to the strange.
Because here at Lore Distillery, every toast comes with a touch of the macabre.
Tired of shaking your own drinks like a peasant?
Introducing the Thingomatic 3000, one mechanical hand, endless possibilities.
It shakes martinis, stirs potions, and if you hit the secret switch,
It signs NDAs.
each unit comes slightly haunted and entirely too confident.
Warning, may develop feelings for you, or fingerprints. The Thingomatic 3000, put a hand in your drink, and maybe your life.
Welcome to this week's episode, which releases on Tuesday, but is about Wednesday.
That was actually a pretty good point right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but it is true.
You know, because I just saw that Taylor Swift thing last night, but there's a secret message in there. If there's 24 hours in a day, and we're 1 day behind the podcast right now, and 24, if you have 2 plus 4 equals 6, what does that have to do with Wednesday?
Wednesday is the 6th day if you count from Thursday.
There you go.
Okay.
We haven't even started drinking yet.
Yeah, no, that's some logic that requires probably the party that we went to connect to, right? So
Yeah.
you're still hungover from the party at Nevermore, right?
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, especially when you consider how, I mean, let's be fair. They're kids. Don't condone drinking for kids, but also high school kids. So what are they having, like high school kegger parties? And
So that is a good point to offer this disclaimer that for the sake of, legality and, because our Nevermore lawyers told us we had to, all of the people that we're talking about are over the age of 21, or I guess true. Legal drinking age,
yes.
Wherever you may be. So
yeah,
which, I'm pretty sure if you're in like another place, it's like 16. So
yeah.
I don't know, but the point is that if you're in America, it's 21. So
yeah.
Everyone we're talking about, 21, don't sue us Nevermore.
Yeah.
Or
but
real lawyers.
The crazy thing with them too, I don't know if it's just a thing in their world that, oh gosh, what is I'm great. Now I'm drawing a blank. Abled, like special ability. What are they called? The kids?
Normies.
No, normies are the normal people.
Oh, the ones with the abilities?
Yeah, there's a name for it.
I just thought they had a name for the normies. Oh, outcasts.
There we go. All seem kind of rich. So I think this is a good point to maybe say if anybody wants to check out our socials, maybe help get some profits up in there.
Yeah, no, 100%. Check us out on our socials. We have a bunch of different areas that you can follow us. However, the easiest way to do so is a way that I'm blanking on. It is Linktree. That's what it is. I had to type it in here. So if you go to linktr.ee/Lore Distillery, then it takes you to our page that has all of our links on it, which include Spotify podcast, Apple podcasts, YouTube podcasts, which if you don't, know those podcast name, how are you here? You can also buy us a beer on
Coffee with a K.
Yeah, isn't that weird? You can buy a beer on Coffee.
You can.
No, but it's KO-FI. You can donate a little bit of money if you want to pay for our expensive drinking habits. I think I spent $40 on like alcohol, and it wasn't like I already had most of the stuff anyways.
I think we spent $120 on the Uber back from Nevermore.
Yeah, that was worth it though. Always take the Uber instead of drinking and driving. You can also check out our Instagram, which has pictures of our drinks. You can go to Discord and join our community, and then as of 30 minutes ago, you can follow us on TikTok. But how do you? What is it? Is
Lore on Tap TikTok?
Just
Lore on Tap, all one word.
There you go, Lore on Tap TikTok. And you can see us making the drinks, but not drinking them. You have to be here.
You do have to tune into the episode, which here in a second we will be drinking and recording. I
think. Do we need to do that now?
I think it's time to take a sip.
So I do appreciate everyone, the 5 viewers that we have, maybe 6, I don't know, listening with us as we kind of figure out how we're going to do our podcast and all that stuff. So we're kind of changing it up this week. So we did make one drink. So I'm going to be drinking that. And then we also, Hunter, I'll let him explain.
I picked out a beer because, I don't know if it's been apparent through the episodes, but my knowledge on actual liquor is probably the same as a first grader with algebra. So I do know beer a little bit better, and I do like beer quite a bit. And so in true Nevermore fashion of the gothic scenery, I picked this week, and if you go on our TikTok or Instagram, you'll see a picture of it. It's called the Summer Harvester, and it's got 2 great skeletons that are harvesting away. But it's a sour ale. Sours are some of my favorite, and that'd be a good mix up in the podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. Not everyone likes cocktails. You got to get some beer in there as well. Maybe one of these days we'll do wine. I don't know.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get fancy with it.
I mean, we did Everclear last week, so everything down there is just a step down in terms of like liver damage. So, on my side, I created the Death Drop. So Wednesday, it's a little bit difficult because they don't really drink for obvious reasons in the show Wednesday, but then in the Addams Family too, like it's an older show, and Wednesday probably I don't really think that she would drink a ton anyways, because she would like view it as like taking her mind away. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, altered status.
Yeah, something like that, and it would make her feel like happier, and she doesn't want to feel happy. Like all the doom, gloom, and like depression of the world, like she wants to feel that. It makes her happy. And so she is getting a drink that is it fits her style, but it also, everyone else can drink it as well. So this is a Death Drop. So it is a kind of like a lemon drop martini, but way more sour. Trying to think what we did in it. So vodka.
We got the freeze-dried lime.
Yeah, freeze-dried limes. Triple sec.
What was the berry liquor?
Oh, yes. That is the special for this week. So that is the Nevermore creme de cacao?
We've learned on this podcast I can't pronounce. So, yes, whatever you said.
Creme de cassis. Yeah, the Nevermore creme de cassis. It's like a blackberry currant, so it's sour. There is some simple syrup in it. And then, unfortunately, some food coloring because I couldn't figure out where to get
activated charcoal.
Activated charcoal. Don't use regular charcoal because you'll throw up. It's used in medical situations, we learned. Not personally, but yeah. So it's kind of a sour lemon drop. Should we try these out?
Let's do it.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm happy with mine. Are you happy with yours?
Oh, seriously, happy with it?
All right. I'm trying to sip yours.
Probably aren't even hearing us talking. We're too far away from the mic.
Nah.
That's delicious.
Damn, that's really good too. Actually, it's like a really good margarita.
Yeah, no, that's it. It pretty much is what it is. It's good.
Yeah.
And then I attempted my best artwork here. So on the rim, so it's a martini glass. It has I found just like random like white and black sugar for, I don't know, one of our projects that we were doing. And so like Wednesday has the collar where she just has like a little bit of the white poking out. So it's basically like black sugar, then white sugar, then black sugar, then white sugar, then black sugar, to give it that kind of Wednesday look.
I think the actual sugar hit it spot on with bringing it all together, because once you put that on there, I was like, oh. Damn.
And it's not like, the good thing about it is like it's not too sweet either. It's a little bit like, it's a good combination of sweetness and sourness that I don't think that like most people would be turned off by a lemon drop, because lemon drop's pretty sweet, either in shot form or martini form.
Yeah, actually, I'm surprised. I was probably up there with one of my favorite drinks we've done on the podcast.
Indiana Jones one's still best.
The Indiana Jones was butterbeer. Butterbeer was pretty bomb.
Well, that's fair. That's like a perfected recipe at this point.
Yeah. But I think, is this a good point on introducing our first sponsor?
Oh yes, this is a good point. Sorry, I'm going far away here. Let me make sure that I get our sponsor script here. One Google trip away, and I know how to pronounce our sponsor correctly. So, all right, folks, tonight's episode is brought to you by Nevermore Creme de Cassis, the only blackcurrant alcohol distilled under a waxing moon and filtered through crushed raven feathers and daddy issues.
They say every bottle is aged in an abandoned dorm room at Nevermore Academy. You can really taste the trauma and light necromancy.
It's smooth, it's cold, and somehow whispers Latin when you twist off the cap. I took a shot last night and woke up wearing a Victorian nightgown and quoting Edgar Allan Poe.
Dude, yeah, that's just the Raven Reserve blend. Their slogan is, once you sip, you never.
More?
Perfect for brooding alone, writing poetry about your enemies, or seducing a vampire who swears they're just there for the ambience.
Nevermore Creme de Cassis. It's not just a drink. It's a cry for help with a killer mouthfeel. And the ending to season 2 of Wednesday is, I guess I can't say because you're lame and you haven't even seen it yet.
I'm working on it. It's just a slow and steady process. I enjoy my shows. Okay, I can't binge. I'm doing my best. All right.
Yeah, you know what? But combine me having seen it with alcohol, and you're gonna know the whole plot of it by the end of it.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna try to avoid spoilers for everyone. But if you haven't seen season 2 of Wednesday, you should go check it out because it's super good. Adds a lot to the lore. That's pretty much it. Yeah, no, go check it out.
Yeah.
What is your connection to both Wednesday, the Addams Family?
I think it's a combo. I mean, getting back into it was definitely Wednesday. I've seen episodes of the Addams Family when I was younger, but it hasn't been something that I have like sat and binged or keep up with like I do other shows, which is pretty wild considering Morticia's pretty nice.
Pretty nice?
Pretty nice.
I'm going to have to take your word for it there, so... If long, tall, brooding is your thing, then Morticia is probably very nice.
Well, yeah, I think overall it's really just been watching the shows. I've never like done a huge deep dive into it, but what about you?
Well, and I think that's kind of the nice part about Wednesday is like there is a lot of lore around it because there's a lot of backstory. I mean, you have the animated movies, you have the movies, 90s movies, I believe, or were they 80s?
I want to say late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. And then you have the OG, like black and white.
Yeah.
which my wife has been watching a lot of. It's pretty funny though. I think that like the only thing is with and I'll get into like my connection to it, but like the only thing with the like OG is they did a lot of things that were cool. So like one of the ones that stands out to me was they had Thing who would just pop out of things, but like you could tell that it was just like a hand connected to somewhere, because you didn't have the ability to just have a random hand walking and do the things that they wanted the hand to do in the show.
Yeah.
And so like I feel like it was a really good concept, but it was just missing some of the elements of special effects that we have today. The really cool thing, well, and even like seeing Wednesday now, how they do the Thing is it's literally a guy who just does his hand. He acts everything, wears a blue suit or blue morph suit, and then they green screen him out. So like it's really cool how they do a lot of those things to make the concept come alive.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that's what they did for Thing now.
Yeah,
that is.
Look up the YouTube videos, and the guy who played Thing, I think he actually like won an award for it or something like that. Just, I mean, it's impressive. Like,
oh, I'm sure
you have to essentially convey all of the emotion that you would as a regular actor, but like only
with
your
hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like happiness, sadness. I think at one point he's drunk in the show. So
is that season 2 or season 1?
I believe that's season 1. I gotta check out my research here, but
got a little bit of notes.
I think he gets drunk in season.
You know what's surprising too for these?
What's that?
It is funny every time we've recorded this. Like Kristen has the one up on us. Like, as someone who's not on the podcast, it is funny how much that I've gotten like, oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
so I can't remember what it was, but there was. She really wanted to watch it. I didn't like. I think that okay. I gotta start over here. So like, I'm kind of like at this point. I'm like, screw you, Netflix. Screw you, the Duffy brothers. They're the ones who do Stranger Things, because they came out with this statement and they said, well, we should actually have more shows that like are long waits between seasons. So they want more than a year between seasons. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you guys, because we don't want to wait a year. Like, we don't want to wait more than a year between a season because we forget about it. So like, I honestly forgot about Wednesday.
Yeah.
When season 2 came out, I was like, I don't remember like any of season 1 and all that stuff. Like, and to be fair, like that's probably what they want you to do. They want you to go binge season 1 again.
Yeah.
And then binge season 2.
No,
but like it was really annoying. But anyways, the point is that Kristen was like really excited about it. And I don't know, something happened and she was like, I'm either going to watch this with you or I'm going to watch it without you. And like, I had like some other plans and I was like, I guess I'm canceling those plans. So she was super excited about it.
To kind of go on your point with that, I actually, funny enough, heard a podcast with Mr. Beast, where they were talking about that, where he pushed, like there's a new Mr. Beast video every week.
Yeah.
And obviously it's not on the same scale as Stranger Things, but the fact that like they can push that content out once a week is insane. And Stranger Things takes like 3 years in between these gaps is like, yeah, I'm not even that excited for Stranger Things anymore, because I'm just like, I've finished so many things in between. But
it's tough because it's like you've forgotten about the story. Now, what I will say is they're kind of getting their way out of Stranger Things, which me and my wife are doing a rewatch from season 1 to season 5. So like we have a lot of time to do it, and that's cool. But like it still would have been 5 years. Like, I don't even think I was married when Stranger Things initially came out. And Millie Bobby Brown is now married and has a child.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
By the time. And she was like 12 years old when they first started filming it. So
yeah, and the fact that they're still supposed to portray like a certain age.
Yeah.
There's definitely points where it doesn't work. But even the same for Wednesday. Like, I was really excited when Wednesday ended. I think they took a short and long enough gap where I was excited enough, but I had other things to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just forget about it, really, is what it is. So anyways, that's a soapbox for another time. Netflix, stop taking 5 years to do a season of
Please.
TV. But the point is that my wife was super excited about it, and so we ended up watching it just because she loves the Addams Family. So, like, my connection with it is mostly just that, like, I watched it and it's really good.
Yeah.
But I have seen, like, especially the Addams Family cartoon is really good. I don't know. Have you seen that one?
I've seen parts and bits, but I never sat and actually.
I really like Oscar Isaac as Gomez. He's really good.
Yeah.
As it Pugsley, they have a lot of good interactions during it.
This is another kind of side question with that, but have you seen Hotel Transylvania?
Yes, good show as well. Good movie as well.
Do you see a connection between Addams Family and Hotel Transylvania?
Yeah, no, I think that there is a connection. It's just, is the connection just because it's like Halloween-y, or because like Transylvania borrowed themes from? I would say yes. Like, they borrowed themes from it. Yeah.
It always gives me the same vibe. Yeah, and as I'm watching it, I think it's a good movie, Hotel Transylvania. It's just, yeah, I always picked up pieces like, this reminds me of the Addams Family. Oh, this is funny because it was in the Addams Family.
By the way, it is season 2 when he drinks, so
spoiler that's alert. Why I haven't
sorry
gotten
about
it yet.
that. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have a hard time kind of thinking about what's season 2 and what's season 1. So
yeah.
Spoiler alert, just in case you really don't want to hear anything, you may want to watch the season and then come back to the podcast.
Yeah, to give you guys a reference where I'm at too, a certain someone goes out into a certain forest and accidentally electrifies the ground and brings back a certain someone. That was the last thing I remember.
It's gonna get good from there.
Is it?
Season 2 was really good.
Yeah.
It is interesting, kind of going back to the soapbox, that these actors and actresses who are very clearly outside of the show, not the age that they're playing, can portray that, like, high schoolers and all that kind of stuff. So they do a good job. Wednesday does a very good job.
The other one that I was surprised to see, and now I'm drawing a blank on his name. The new principal. He's played by Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi.
Dude, I was actually kind of excited for that. I love Steve Buscemi.
Just keep watching. That's all I can say there.
Now, do you remember the scene where they're at the bonfire?
Yes.
Okay.
Is this second season? Beginning of
second season?
Yeah.
Second season. If we really kick that party up a notch, and we are saying that they are all 21 here.
Yes.
Who do you think is going to get the most trashed, and what are they going to be like at that party?
Well, I have a bunch of awards that I think that so I think what we should do is we should outline our awards, and then either say we were at the party or pretend we were at the party, but we want to give these awards to people.
Okay.
Before we get into the party and the award show, we should probably mention our second sponsor for those who are going to need it. So we've all been there. You're spiraling, your therapist ghosted you, and the voices in your mirror won't stop calling you disappointing.
That's where BetterHex comes in. It's like BetterHelp, but for people who have problems who can't be solved without a summoning circle.
BetterHex connects you instantly to a licensed necrotherapist and certified emotional exorcist, all available through their convenient mobile app, or, if you prefer, via Haunted Mirror.
Yeah, I had my first session last week. My therapist told me I had to let go of some rage, so I did, on to him, with a spell.
Yeah, I got paired with a banshee named Dr. Screama. She mostly just screamed, but honestly, it was still cheaper than therapy.
BetterHex, affordable, confidential, and slightly cursed mental health care. Use promo code WednesdaySlay for 10% off your first haunting.
Because sometimes your inner demons need outer management. This episode's also sponsored by the Addams Family subscription box, Sinister Delights Monthly.
Yeah, it's like one of those fancy curated boxes, except every month you get something that may not try and kill you.
Last month, I got a bottle of haunted perfume called Eau de Morning. I sprayed it once, and my ex texted me from a burner phone in a cemetery.
I got Pugsley's DIY explosive kit. It came with a note that just said YOLO and a single lit fuse.
My favorite so far was the Cousin It shaving kit. It's just a box of loose hair and disappointment.
They say the October box comes with a family dinner invitation, but the RSVP is written in blood, and there's a clause about sacrificial options.
Perfect for anyone who likes unboxing videos, black candles, and light risk of possession.
Use code THINGTOUCHESME at checkout for your first month free, or as they call it, trial by coffin.
Sinister Delights Monthly, because self-care should hurt a little. Are you gonna sign up for the box?
Dude, hell yeah. Did you just hear the part with random explosives?
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about receiving a box of loose hair and disappointment. Although in the movie, the animated movie, Cousin It was played by Snoop Dogg.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Huh. I gotta go back and watch
Just
that
like
now.
a ball of hair.
Yeah.
You know.
You don't want any Snoop Dogg loose hair?
Where is it coming from?
It's got a little bit of THC mixed in with it.
You know what? All right. We'll smoke it. We're moving on to the thing and potatoes of the episode. I wonder how many times people are going to hear that and be like, you need to not do podcasts anymore.
Yeah. That wasn't punny.
Not at all. So we're doing this Aftermath Awards. So absolutely crazy bender at Nevermore Academy. It's a college now, to continue with the theme. And this party was so nuts that no one remembers it except for this panel of judges that's there. And they have a list of 10 awards that they're going to give their partiers. So, 1, most likely to drink the mystery punch without asking what's in it. 2, most likely to hide a body after the party incident. 3, most likely to accidentally summon something while mixing drinks. 4, most likely to make... should I just keep going?
You keep going.
Most likely to make out in a mausoleum. 5, most likely to turn a hangover into an existential crisis. 6, best use of magical ability to cheat at drinking games. 7, most likely to wake up in a summoning circle and call it performance art. 8, most likely to be banned from a weather vane cafe after hours. 9, most likely to deliver a toast that ends in a threat. And finally, 10, which will be our final debate, the Till Death and Possibly After We Party Lifetime Achievement Award. Who truly embodies the Nevermore spirit?
I guess starting off.
Yeah, let's start out with number 1, most likely to drink the mystery punch without asking what's in it.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, it's harder to say without knowing season 2, but
so let's do some rules for this. So everyone within the Addams family is within limits. So let's just say everyone's at this party. We got Gomez, Morticia, Pugsley, Thing, Lurch, all the characters from Wednesday, whoever you want who's in the Addams family lore, you can invite to this party, or was invited to this party.
Okay. So going back to the question then, who's most likely to drink the mystery punch without asking? I have a feeling it would be Gomez Addams.
He would just start drinking it?
Well, I mean, if you kind of look back, he does anything for his wife, which is a good thing, but overall, doesn't really ask any questions. Kind of just rolls with the punches. You get it? Punches?
The mystery punch, right?
Yes.
Gomez. I saw him there. He was drinking the punch quite a bit, but I think he took a little sniff on it, and he still was a little bit choosy as to what it was. So my vote is actually going to be for Fester. I think Fester is walking up to that, and he purposely is finding the most crazy punch he can. This thing is oozing out, and he's like, I want that.
He's just going for it, no question.
He wants the one that looks like it's poisoned.
Okay, that does still make sense. I'm trying to think who else might actually hop in on this. Fester does make the most sense. It's been a minute since I saw the first season of Wednesday, but what about... I
mean, honestly, Fester could... we're probably gonna have a hard time not putting Fester to any of these just because he's such a wild character.
He really is.
You could do... I mean, you've got any of the students, so you've got Enid, although Enid I feel is pretty choosy about what she's drinking. You have Pugsley, you have Bianca, Eugene, Ajax,
Ajax.
Bruno.
Barry.
You don't know Evie yet. We're gonna have to talk a little bit about Evie because she's like the best character in the new season.
Oh dang.
Or no, I'm sorry, Agnes, not Evie. Evie's
Okay.
her actual name.
Okay.
She turns invisible.
Oh, that'll be interesting. Oh, is she the person that? Oh, I guess I can't spoil it for the podcast. It'll also be spoiling it for me, but
It sounds like you already know.
she stuck the diary in the tree, didn't she? Or not the diary, the book. Oh,
I guess you'll have to find out.
it was Ajax.
I have no answers to you. So, my vote for who is drinking the random drink is going to be for Fester.
Yeah, I'm cool with hopping on the Fester train.
All right. I think that we came to an agreement.
I think so.
All right. Next. Okay, so next we have most likely to hide a body after a party incident. I'm going with Fester. No, I'm just kidding.
I was gonna, yeah.
For this one, I probably. Ooh, that's a tough one. I'm probably going to say Tyler. So Tyler is the. What the heck is he called? He's a Hyde. There we go.
That's what it was.
Yeah. So Tyler is the Hyde, and he obviously goes pretty psychotic. You know, he's holding it together though. But like, I feel like that's kind of why he's holding it together is because he's, you know,
He did successfully kill. He didn't hide them that well, but he did kill people.
He did kill people. So then, okay, well then I should not agree that it's Tyler because he didn't hide them very well and they found him.
I mean, I think I actually have to go with Wednesday on this one. Robin Graves knows how to kill people. The introduction to the first season was her murdering a murderer. We never found out where his body went. Do you know why? Because she's good at it.
Wait, who did she murder in the first season?
Remember when she spent her summer hunting the murderer?
Oh, that's at the beginning of the second season.
Second season, my bad, not first.
I guess that's a good question. I don't know if that's ever answered. Was the body found? No, there's like a newspaper article about it later on.
That he's missing or that the body was found?
I don't know. We have to Google it.
You know why?
Why?
Because she's the best at hiding bodies.
I do think that Wednesday would be very good at hiding a body, but I think we have to get into like what they were drinking during it. So Wednesday's sipping on her death drop. Mm-hmm. Is she the one that kills them? Because it isn't. To be fair, it isn't who kills them. Yeah. It's who hides the body. So
no, she's sixth thing on them, just like in the show. I'm gonna go straight off the show with this one. Thing goes in, does the dirty work. Wednesday is good at hiding, especially because remember we're in the first season. Wednesday and Morticia are digging up graves.
That is true. They are digging up graves.
So that means they also know how to dig a grave.
I mean, I think digging a grave and digging up a grave are two different things. So anyone can dig. Not everyone can dig a grave.
I think in the old show, too, they quite literally had skeletons in their closet.
All right. I'll give this one to you, that Wednesday probably would be the most likely to be able to successfully hide a body. Mm-hmm. Now, do we have an idea of who was killed? Like, was it just a normie? Was it like somebody who like came on? Was there a fight that happened?
No, because I feel like deep down Wednesday's good. Just like the same thing. She spent her summer murdering murderers.
Dexter?
Is it Dexter Wednesday Adams?
Is Dexter Wednesday Adams or is Wednesday Dexter?
No, it's Dexter's middle name, Wednesday.
Is it?
It might be.
You're going to have to Google this one because I don't know. All right, so we're giving that ones to Wednesday. I'm saying a normie was probably just like stumbled in, just a random just Boy Scout. Watch season 2.
Okay.
And they hide the body. Oh. Not of a Boy Scout.
You can throw these spoilers my way, man.
It's not you that I'm worried about. It's the others.
Listeners.
Yeah, it's the listeners. I'm trying to take care. I'm just saying, watch season 2. All right. So now we have most likely to accidentally summon something while mixing drinks.
I mean, I feel like that takes a special kind of character. I'm trying to remember who summons things. I mean, my Ajax predicts the future by painting, doesn't he?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's also I gotta remember what I like all their powers. He's Medusa, isn't he?
I can't. I thought he just.
I'm looking on my
He
list.
might
here.
have, because that's where he wears the beanie.
Yeah, that's Ajax is a. What is it? So. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he does.
He's a
He's got
Gorgon.
the snake
A Gorgon.
hair.
There we go. Sorry, he is a Gorgon.
Okay. So. That doesn't really summon anything, though.
No.
I don't know for this one. I guess Wednesday technically summons thing.
She does. I would give this one to probably either Morticia or to her mother. Well, we are talking about accidentally summoning something, right? So, like, they're not doing it intentionally. So, I guess I kind of take back my claim on Morticia there, because I don't think that she would accidentally summon something. I think that she very intentionally would.
Mm-hmm.
I think you have to look at characters that are maybe a little more accidental in what they do.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, Enid is probably a good one to watch out for. I mean, Fester obviously would do something accidentally, but I don't feel like he has a lot of he doesn't have a lot of pull when it comes to like the haunted. He's more just like, you know, can I torture myself? Can I live through like shocking stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I actually do have my vote here.
Okay.
It's Pugsley for sure.
It's Pugsley?
Pugsley. Pugsley is 100% accidentally mixing something that turns. He actually wanted to make a bomb, but instead he made a potion that summoned like Lurch's granddad or something like that.
Yeah, he does mess up a lot.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
So Enid, like, she could potentially, like, she's kind of like, but Pugsley is a lot more devious in what he does.
I mean, where I ended in season 2 is a good example.
What do you do?
Remember he shocked the ground and...
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, so Pugsley, I feel for sure he would just mix a bunch of things together, and it would create somehow a portal that would summon something from another world.
Yeah.
I mean, he honestly, basically, you know, just watch season 2. So I think we're good there.
Yeah, I think Pugsley.
So far we have for most likely to drink the mystery punch, we have Fester, most likely to hide a body after the party Wednesday, and then most likely to summon something is going to go to Pugsley, and then I think it's time for our first commercial.
Let's do it.
Do you touch a lot of things?
Or does Thing touch you?
Either way, keep those digits fresh with the Things hand sanitizer and massage oil.
Infused with the essence of grave moss and a hint of absinthe.
Kills 99.9% of germs in at least one awkward first date.
Warning, side effects may include unexpected hand-holding and polite applause from severed limbs.
Apply liberally and let Thing do the rest. Going to the next question, most likely to make out in a mausoleum.
Ooh.
So it could be one person, or it could be two characters from the show. It could be one person and a rando, like a normie or something.
You mean like Enid and Ajax?
Well, yeah, but that seems like two on the nose. Like, so the reason that we have to talk about this is because under the influence of alcohol, because that's really important. Like, in the show, they're all just normal kids that are all, you know, doing, well, teenagers who want to do teenage stuff.
Uh-huh.
So we're talking about college aged.
Oh, okay. Then I got my answer.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's Pugsley and Thing.
Pugsley. Pugsley and Thing.
Pugsley needs to practice some making out, and he needs to not be caught in this process because, like we debated on the last question, he does mess everything up, and Thing is just along for the ride.
Thing's
just an extra hand.
What is he like? Is he like making his hand like the lips thing? Like
exactly.
Okay, all right.
Tongue and all.
Now, is there a specific type of alcohol that prompted this? Is it the summoning alcohol?
What are we summoning?
Well, it had summoned something. Something came from the summoning, and now it's just regular alcohol.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely an influence and some Marvin Gaye playing in the background.
So let me just build the scenario here.
Mm-hmm.
So Pugsley comes to the party.
Yep.
He's late, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe about an hour late.
Yep.
And he sees this drink. It's just a punch, just a regular punch.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually supposed to be used to like help people to chill after they drink a lot. And he brings Nevermore. What is that? What is the stuff we got drunk off last week or 2 weeks ago?
Everclear.
Nevermore Everclear. Neverclear. As they say.
Neverclear.
So he brings some Neverclear. And then he brings some other potions. I don't know. Brings like the foot of a zombie. Wink. And I don't know. Give me some other items that he could bring.
Electricity.
Electricity. Okay, yep. So he's
shocking the punch.
He's pouring the Neverclear in there. Puts the foot of the zombie, and then he shocks it.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, the ghost of this zombie's foot just appears.
Okay.
And he's like, "Hey, Pugsley, how's it going?" Pugsley's like, "Hey, what's up?" And then all of a sudden, this ghost goes over. He sees another ghost, and they just start making out. And Pugsley's like, "Damn, I wish I had that in my life."
Yep.
So then he's like, I just want to experience it.
Yep.
It's like Thing. Because this is after he's drinking the Neverclear.
No, you totally forgot. He tried to ask out a normie after that and talk to her, and it just didn't go well.
Yeah. There's just a random normie there.
Yeah. And Thing jumped into the punch bowl when he was talking to the girl, and right when that happened, Thing and Pugsley meet each other. Thing's, drunk. Pugsley's upset. He got...
Time out. Remember, this is in a mausoleum. So how do they get to the mausoleum?
Ooh. I feel like the go-to answer is a hearse.
Through a hearse? Okay, but they have to somehow get into the hearse first. So I would say... Okay, so maybe Pugsley's not drunk at this point.
Okay.
Maybe he just got into the bath and all of it's absorbing. Because, alcohol does take a little while to get absorbed into the system. And so Thing is dragging Pugsley away because he's like, "Oh man, he's gone. We gotta take him out of the situation, right? Bring him out of it." And then they end up stumbling into a mausoleum. But at this point, all of the alcohol is absorbed into Thing, and so his ability to think logically anymore is gone. And Pugsley just, I just want somebody in my life like that. And then grabs Thing and
then we get Katy Perry's "I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It" playing in the background.
But it's "I kissed a hand
and I liked it."
Well, hey, you know what? Pugsley needs love too.
He does.
We spent a lot of time talking about something that was a for sure. So, who most likely to make out in a mausoleum? Thing and Pugsley. Pugsley's winning 2 awards tonight. Next, we have most likely to turn a hangover into an existential crisis. I'm pretty sure this one is going to be an easy Enid.
Yeah.
So, scenario. She's trying to fit in with, she obviously fits in with everybody. She's a people person. The problem is, who's not a people person there?
Wednesday.
The person who's hiding a body.
Oh.
And
okay.
So Enid's just trying to do her part. She's trying to be friendly. She's trying to get Wednesday to party, and she just can't. And this is like the cycle the entire the night. So she goes through it. She just is not able to get Wednesday to party like she wants to. Although, throwback to season 1, when Wednesday absolutely shreds on the dance floor. So I don't know. Do we think that she tried? I guess, do we think that Enid succeeded in getting Wednesday to open up her shell? Or do you think, and this is what causes the existential crisis? Or is there something involved with hiding the body that causes Wednesday to not break out of her shell?
Well, I mean, are we asking is the hangover the existential crisis, or is it the night before that's the existential crisis?
Well, it's the hangover. So she's having this hangover, and then it turns into an existential crisis. So I guess that's a good point. So and a hangover would be caused by drinking in excess, or drinking sugary drinks. You know?
I just see her making it way worse of a thing because she's a social person, and her making a lot of plans and doing things, and then she's hungover the next day and she can't do those things. It is now an absolute spiral of darkness and despair. I was going to say pity, darkness.
So she couldn't get Wednesday to join the party, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of sad.
It is.
It's gonna bring a bummer on it.
Get it? Yeah.
I should throw into here that I'm a late drinker. I didn't drink until I was 23. So any sort of party that would have been experienced as a youth was not experienced by me. So
no.
Don't take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. What about you? Were you a young partier?
No, not really.
Okay, so
I wasn't.
If you want advice on how to deal with a hangover,
go.
There's probably
not Lore on Tap.
Yeah, there's some self-help podcasts out there. This is pure chaos.
Yeah.
All right. So Enid is crashing out because she couldn't get Wednesday to do something. So she wins the most likely to turn the hangover into an existential crisis. By the way, what was she drinking? What do you think Enid would have drank?
Oh God, what's that one that has golden flakes in it?
Goldschlager?
There we go.
Have you figured out how to bring Goldschlager into two podcasts in a row?
Did I do it in the last one?
Yeah, and because you wanted to have it in Indiana Jones.
Oh, yeah. I think I talked about that off camera though, because I mean it has gold. That's good, but it's also in my brain the ultimate girly girl drink. Like, oh my God, it has gold in it.
I feel like Pink Whitney, but
I forgot about Pink Whitney.
I also drink. I don't know if Pink Whitney is popular among women. I have a feeling it's not.
I'm bad.
I have
with
a feeling
women, so I don't know.
Mostly bros drink Pink Whitney because it's a bros drink.
My girlfriend drinks Michelob, so I don't have these problems.
Okay, so I'm not necessarily sure where we're going with this. So
Svedka.
Isn't that just vodka?
Yeah,
okay.
But it's like the girly vodka, the cheap vodka.
Moving on. Best use of magical ability to cheat at drinking games.
Yeah, this is an easy one.
All right, go ahead.
Bianca.
State your reasoning.
Because she can tell people what to think. I forget what the name of her ability is. Siren. She's a siren.
She's a siren.
I knew that. Don't listen to the last 5 seconds of what I said because I knew she was a siren. Did you know?
I'm running out of drink here, so I'm going to need to drink your beer soon.
Go for it. Yeah, no, I mean, the key words here, magical ability, cheating. What does she do? Changes people's minds. Technically, that's cheating if you're playing a game. I feel like this one's not even
It's kind of a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer. She told us what to say before we even got on the podcast.
Yes, Bianca.
Yeah.
But would she want to be known for cheating?
No.
Because she's pretty clear about like she has her necklace on. She makes sure that like she's not influencing people. So, but yeah, it's probably her. Sorry, Bianca. All right. Number 7.
Is a good time for another commercial break?
You took the words right out of my mouth. Looking for a romantic getaway with no moral oversight? Welcome to the Addams Family Bed and Dungeon, where every room has handcuffs, every bed has secrets, and the walls moan back.
I booked a lover's coffin suite. It was humid. The concierge offered to bury me deeper.
That's our deluxe service. Comes with breakfast, a flogger, and emotional detachment.
The room service menu just said me.
And did you?
The safe word was pugsly, and I can still hear it echoing.
The elevator's a guillotine. The pool's full of lube and rosaries. I'm never leaving.
Adam's Family Bed and Dungeon. Check in alive and check out raw.
Book now with promo code Mother I've Sinned. Next we have most likely to wake up in a summoning circle and call it performance art. So This is the summoning circle that Pugsley created. So building a narrative. The circle is here. Who? I don't even want to say wakes up next to it. Who's in the summoning circle after it's summoned something and is just laying in it and is like making some sort of like, I don't know.
I liked the hand gestures to follow up with that.
This is why we don't have a video for this podcast. Nobody wants to see that.
I'm going with Fester.
Fester?
Uncle Fester.
All right. I'm going to have a little bit of a disagreement with you on here.
Okay.
I think that it's going to be the headmistress from season 1, Larissa Weems.
Reasoning?
I'm not sure if I have great reasoning. I just would love to see that happen to Gwendolyn Christie and like see her act that out. So just imagining, maybe she's walking by and as Thing is pulling Pugsley, she trips and falls into the center of the summoning circle and then just does performing art. I don't know. There's just maybe a weird thing.
This is more what you want to see, not the most likely here.
Could it be the same thing?
I see you.
So is that a no?
I'm telling your wife is what I'm doing.
She's going to listen to it anyways. I think that she would also want to see the same thing. So,
I'm not going to disagree. It'd be funny to watch. I'll go with that. And Fester, I was just going with because the enjoying pain part, and there's something about falling in a sacrificial.
It's not a sacrificial circle. It's just a summoning circle.
Okay.
It was the circle that appeared when Pugsley threw all this stuff. He electrocuted the Thing, and then it summoned the ghost. So the ghost is already out of it. We're good. It's just it stayed around, and the in canon, the Zach's canon explanation is that it just created this ball of energy that holds you up, and then she's just in there doing and obviously she's drunk at this point because she also drank the punch that she didn't know was spiked at this point because she was a chaperone.
Oh, okay. Then it becomes funnier. The drunk flailing around is funnier. I'll go with it.
The headmistress.
Headmistress.
Right. Okay. Most likely to be banned from the Weathervane Cafe after hours. So we're after the party and they need to go chill. Who's still so drunk that they get kicked out of that?
Joseph Crackstone.
Who?
End of season 1. Our bad guy. The old pilgrim.
Oh, shoot. I totally forgot about him.
Yeah. He's so evil, but I can't even imagine what he's like when he's drunk. And that he's going into that cafe and he's like, I'm going to destroy all you. And you got to get all right, dude, get out.
So he's not even drunk. He just shows up and they're like, get out, dude.
No. He shows up drunk. He went to the party and he was a little pissed off that everybody tried to kill him.
But he's a pilgrim. Would he drink?
Yeah.
Do pilgrims drink?
Yeah.
Do Amish people drink?
No.
Well, I feel like he's slightly
What's the difference
Amish.
between pilgrims and Amish?
I don't know.
There's got to be some wine or something.
I think this is a Google question. Did pilgrims drink?
Yes.
The pilgrims liked beer, but probably were not drunk off of it.
Lies. They were getting thrashed, and then they were going into a cafe, and they were getting
AI
kicked out.
overview says beer, hard cider, and occasionally wine and spirits were primarily used for hydration rather than drunkenness. So I think that he was just angry anyways. Maybe he partook, but it was very.
He wasn't fully drunk when he went into that cafe.
He just was angry. He's just down with the outcast. I will kill you all, and you're like, get out of here, Gramps.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah.
Okay, all right. So someone who wasn't even really invited to the party gets an award. All right, we have most likely to deliver a toast that ends in a threat.
Someone's getting 2 awards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's going to Wednesday. Yep. So we're getting to the end of the party, and obviously Enid has not been able to convince her to do another dance, and so she registers this. She sees Enid trying, and she gets up and she says, "Okay, I'm about to give a speech." She grabs her death drop, raises it to the crowd, and she says, "Here at Nevermore." Oh, sorry, we got to do the voice. "Here at Nevermore, we value achievement. However, I see no achievement in the lack of alcohol use that you each have done. There is not enough suffering to go around. Drink more. And then just walks away.
I was trying not to laugh through half of that. And then just walks away. As much as she's sitting there like giving them praise at the very end, I'm disappointed in each and every one of you. Do better.
I'm disappointed in your lack of commitment to the party, and the lack of violence, and the lack of destruction has been caused.
You call yourself students, I call you disappointments.
If you don't drink more, then I will make you drink more.
Here we go.
Does that sound right?
All those sound correct.
Okay, so dark speech threatens them to force them to drink alcohol. Don't force anyone to drink alcohol, by the way.
Wednesday's the winner.
All right, finally, we have the Till Death and Possibly After We Party Lifetime Achievement Award. But I think we should head to our last commercial.
I think so. Introducing Morticia's After Dark Florals for those who crave a little pain with their pleasure.
Wait, these are flowers, right?
If by flowers you mean carnivorous curiosities that purr when you touch them, then yes.
The rose tried to bite me.
That means she likes you. Whisper her name, water her with gin, and see what opens.
I think I'm in love.
Everyone says that. Just remember, when she wraps around your wrist, don't pull away. She hates a tease.
Morticia's After Dark Florals, where every bouquet ends with a safe word. You joined us for probably the last time.
Yes. At the Till Death and Possibly After We Party.
Party.
Achievement.
So we have our last award here, the Till Death and Possibly After We Party Lifetime Achievement Award. So in my mind, this is the award given for, you know how you do high school awards and you're like, oh, this person's the most likely to achieve this. This person's the most likely to achieve this. This award is for the person who is most likely to continue partying until they die and beyond.
Mm-hmm. Do you have your answer?
I do not have my answer. So let's hear yours first, and then I'll find a way to disagree with it.
Thing.
Why? Based on, okay, and again, we've set this thing, this story up of what happens during this party. Why is it Thing?
Thing always has a lot of energy.
Okay.
Is always out to do something. Is, without being able to speak, can talk to multiple people by just language of movement of hand. And from what I heard, got drunk in one of the episodes.
He was upset.
You know that term, boot and rally?
Sure.
Yeah, Thing is the one to boot and rally everybody.
I've done that on a cruise.
Yeah, it's Thing's thing.
I disagree with you.
Okay.
First, because I want to.
Okay.
Second, because Thing
wrong.
made out with Pugsley during this party.
Yeah.
You really think that that's an achievement?
I didn't say it was an achievement. I just said he's going to continue to party. He had no shame in making out with Pugsley after he was done. He just continued until dawn and
he
beyond.
had shame. The shame was just covered up by the fact that he was drunk.
No, the
From
shame
summoning.
The shame got wiped away when he started drinking more. You don't even want to know what he was doing in the early morning, because that Pugsley situation happened at 2 a.m. You don't want to know what happened at 4 a.m.
So
Let's just say there was a ghoul, a tree, a broken mirror, and a little bit of rope.
I stopped paying attention for about a second, and I don't know where this came from.
You don't know where it's going either.
100%. Okay, so explain to me where did I come from? Where did I go? Something to something, Cotton Eye Joe. So why does Thing have all these materials?
Because Thing gets wild at 4 a.m. before he boots and rallies.
How does Thing boot?
Pure determination.
Pure determination, like sweat.
I have no clue.
Okay. All right. I don't really have a good answer of who I think necessarily partied more. Like Pugsley was just sad. Wednesday was going for chaos, but didn't really get her chaos. Enid she got way too drunk, and is just hungover the next day. I think everyone else was just kind of a bore. Gomez and Morticia, they're just kind of, they're hanging out. Lurch
doesn't really do much.
Yeah, but he could get drunk.
He could hang.
I
don't think he'd. He's gonna go cry in the hearse.
In doing some research about the episode, there was something about. So, I read this thing that basically in 1952, Charles Adams painted a large mural for Penn State University. The murals depicts the Adams family in their Victorian home. In a panel described by the New Yorker, notes that Lurch stands with a cocktail shaker while mixing drinks made from poison that Grandmama supplies. And this is a canonical scene that suggests that the Adams view of drink making with the same playful morbidity that defines their universe. So,
Okay, he can hang.
And that was Lurch.
Yeah.
Lurch is making the drinks.
Yeah.
Everyone should strive to be Lurch. Just chilling, making drinks in the background with poison.
Yeah.
So, again, tell me one more time, what are the materials that are involved with this?
What, for your thing?
Yeah.
Which, with the ghoul?
Yeah, so there's a ghoul.
Oh, yeah, at 4 a.m.?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a ghoul.
Okay.
A rope. Glass. In the forest.
A forest.
And I guess you're going to have to use your imagination from there.
Okay.
Let's just say they both walk away a little satisfied.
Okay. All right, so...
That ghoul is no longer a ghoul.
What are they?
Satisfied.
So it's like, they're like in all the ghost shows lately, they've been like saying they have to move on. I guess that's not a new concept, but they have to find satisfaction in their afterlife in order to move on to the great beyond. So this ghoul has found satisfaction.
Oh yeah, he was satisfied. All right. Forgot to mention there was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in there too.
I'm just gonna let that sit with the audience for a second.
Yeah, let it sit and sink in.
Thing and peanut butter. All right. I give up. The Till Death and possibly After We Party Lifetime Achievement Award is going to Thing. And on that note, let's do one more commercial break. Looking for a place that'll jolt your nightlife to life? Come on down to Uncle Fester's Shock Therapy Bar and Grill.
Every table comes pre-wired with 200 volts of family fun.
And order our signature cocktail, the Electric Chairtini. It's 80% vodka, 20% regret, and it glows in the dark.
And if you survived your meal, desserts on the house.
Last time I went, a waiter burst into flames and the jukebox started confessing its sins.
That's just open mic night.
I had a pretty good time. What about you?
I'm still hungover like Enid from the party, so I'm not doing well right now.
I'm doing great. I was hanging out with Thing a little bit earlier, and he's pretty good with his hands.
Do you always have to say something that makes me want to spit out my drink?
Yeah, it's a goal of mine.
Once per episode?
One of these episodes, we're going to get
a spit take?
Yeah.
My, my dried limes here are preventing me from drinking my... Did anyone hear that? It's preventing me from drinking the rest of my drink.
It's a little trap, isn't it? There you go.
Delicious. It was good drinks, though.
Dude, both of them were great. I think there's actually still.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I might be drinking that.
You better.
All right, well, the party was successful. The awards were given. And I think at this point, we're moving to next week.
Yeah.
What are we talking about next week?
I think it's time to talk about a little pirate who likes to sail the 7 seas. And
the internet seas? Like, is he pirating stuff?
He's stealing the great DVDs of Adam's Family. It's time to talk about Captain Jack. Oh my God, I drew a blank on the rest of their names.
Sparrow?
Well, Captain Jack Sparrow, but who else do we? Oh, Will Tennant. We got Davy Jones.
Elizabeth Swann.
Captain Barbossa, but I hope we only stick to the first 3 movies because
What's wrong with the rest of the movies? They're all just fun pirate movies.
we're gonna have a debate after this.
Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. Everyone else is wrong and I'm right.
Okay. Well, you guys heard it here. You're gonna have to tune into the next podcast to hear me absolutely roast the idea that he's right about Captain Barbossa being great after episode 3.
So join us next week as we ask the question, why is the rum gone? There's my pseudo pirate voice.
You pseudo-pie?
I think we need to start playing Sea of Thieves for the next couple weeks.
My favorite part of that game was just sitting on the front of the ship
The
and
bow of the ship. Is that copyright?
Nah.
I think we're supposed to do the...
Play Season.
That's not copyright, right?
Ba-da-da-da. Why is the rum gone?
All right, we'll see you next time on Lore on Tap.